Yo, it's your boy Kenji, man, and look here. We got another episode. Review breakdown of Yellowjackets. Episode 9. This episode. This is the reason why I like this show, man. Why I love this show. Oh my god. And the people in the comment section, boy, y'all be guessing it, man. Somebody said it's not Adam. It's either Jeff or the daughter. Only they can know the password to the safe. I was like, man, whatever, bro. I didn't even know what the safe was even about. I didn't know. I didn't pay attention to that. But this episode, man, it's just look, everybody who's been waiting for this shit to really just speed up, season 2, people. One more episode. And we kind of got a glimpse of what's about to come. And I think it's Lottie. Lottie and Misty. They're going to be the influencers of this whole thing. I'm telling you, Lottie's going to be the one that's going to be killing people with her future-telling, peer-seeking ass. I'm telling you, bro. While she was on them drugs, she showed her true colors with this craziness talk that she be doing. Bro, let's get into it. The present. Shauna killed Adam, y'all. And he wasn't even the one to do the blackmailing, bro. I guess he had to go back to that other show. He has another show where he's like a bodyguard for this Mexican woman drug lord. I forgot it. What's it called? Queen of the South or something? I don't know, but I'm gonna have to look that show up too. I guess they said, hey man, we gotta kill this dude. He's on a more popular show. But I was like, oh my goodness, Shauna. And when she found out that Jeff, her husband, was the blackmailer this whole time. He was the one that went in the safe and found the journals, right? And that he wasn't even the one cheating. That was the person, I knew he wasn't cheating. The woman that he was at with that hotel, that was the person blackmailing him. Bro. And to find out that Jeff knew about what happened out there because he had been read the journals. He was just waiting for Shauna to actually tell him what happened out there. Jeff, the best husband of all time award goes to you, bro. And after Jeff, Shauna had to tell Jeff that she killed Adam and that she was sleeping with him. Jeff was about to call the police and say he did it. I was like, man, you was a dumb motherfucker. But you loyal to your wife, bro. Your family. But they didn't go that route. They had to decide to lie. Lie. Keep lying. Once you in a lie, you better keep lying. Or you go. So they made up this whole thing where they make it seem like Adam was the blackmailer. And they talk to, Shauna goes to Natalie and Thais lies to them. Comes up with a whole nother story about how Adam died. Saying that Adam attacked her after she found out, all this other stuff, right? It was a horrible lie. And she tricked them into thinking that Adam is the blackmailer, right? And now they got to get rid of the body. First it was like, Taisa, you're a lawyer. But she's not a lawyer. She's like a land person. Like, she does the laws for land and zoning and stuff. So they go to Misty. Because Misty knows how to get rid of shit. And they're doing this whole little you ever seen that movie Misery by Stephen King? It's with the journalist. The journalist is befriending Misty, but you could tell she's trying to get on her good side and everything because there's supposed to be a high school reunion and she's like, oh, wear some makeup and she's making her feel good. I'm like, oh, watch y'all. Remember y'all, Misty is the whole reason this whole Yellowjackets even exists. And I'm telling you, when this is all over, the journalist is going to Misery. If you've never seen Misery, go just look it up. She's going to Misery Misty. And we're going to all be cheering it on. We're going to be like, yes, kill that funky bitch. And I'm going to be like, yes, kill that funky whole slut bitch. Because she deserves it, man. She's the whole reason this even happened to these little girls. For 19 months, somebody had to correct me. I kept saying 14. Somebody was like, it was 19. I was like, whatever, bitch. Look. It was 19 months. I was wrong. Shit. But look. I'm a little still crunk from this episode, y'all. Excuse me. I'm calling everybody a bitch. So you can unsubscribe now, whoever corrected me. So look, man, bro, oh my God. So Natalie went over to Misty's house, said sorry for everything, and then she was like, you're the only one been looking after me. And the journalist said something. She said, those other girls have not been talking to Misty for over 25 years, even though they went out there and dealt with the shit that they had to deal with. And I know why they probably ain't talking to her. Misty was doing some more shit out there, people. Oh, when they find out, I hope they find out that she destroyed the plane box. That was the reason why they couldn't be found. Oh, I hope everybody get a stab, man. Everybody get one stab. But I can't believe Shauna stabbed. Let me tell you, man. If a woman pulls a knife out on you, do not walk forward. You go get your bat that you got in the corner of your room, or get your gun, and you get you a weapon too. All right, equality. All right, do not walk up on. She will stab you. When she says no, it means no. Adam didn't understand. He was all lovey-dovey for this woman. He couldn't believe. I thought he was lying. I thought this man was lying. Even when she stabbed him, I still thought he was lying until Jeff. And when she confronted Jeff, I was like, oh my God, Jeff, you didn't. But Jeff was about to lose his store, y'all. He went out for some loan sharks. He had to get the $50,000, and he thought of a way to get it from Thaisa or Natalie. Bro, oh my goodness. Now let's go into the past, because it's still a blast, people. This episode, bro. So remember in the last episode, Laura Lee flew too close to the sun. And she almost fell, and she fell to the sky. So they decide, no. Jackie decides to have a party because the other girl, bam, some girl had made, I don't know her name, but she had made some wine out of berries, and they went to make a special occasion. So they do a little, they have a party. Well, what they would call it, a homecoming party, moon coming party. They all get dressed and everything, and Jackie tells Shauna that she's planning now on losing her virginity to Travis, even though she's like, but that's Natalie's friend. And she kind of almost confronted her about it, like, trying to make it seem like, oh, do you have something? Like, she was trying to make her say that she slept with Jeff and everything, but she didn't tell her. Now, Misty asks the coach to go with her to the homecoming party, right? And he says yes, reluctantly. And she go get some mushrooms, right? And she's planning on using it to make him, drugged out so she can have sex with him and take advantage of him. But when Shauna was trying to put her dress on, her belly was big, y'all, and she needs somebody to zip her dress up. So Misty went upstairs to help her, but she left the teapot that she had the shrooms in. And I guess the girl who had them, some of these girls, I have not heard their names be spoken, but a lot of y'all know their names, so y'all know what I'm talking about. And she mixed it in with the food, so everybody at the party was shroomed out. Now, the only person that didn't take the shrooms was Jackie. She didn't want to eat because she's not eating, right? So everybody started dancing. Misty wants to dance with the coach. Coach is like, I'm one-legged, I can't dance, and plus I don't want to dance with you because I'm gay. So Natalie tells the coach, hey, I got some alcohol, let's go drink it. And he was like, oh, thank you, because this wine ain't really doing nothing for me, right? And then all of a sudden, when they out there, everybody starts, the mushrooms finally hit everybody. And they all tripping. They all like, oh, but it's good. It's a good trip at first. And then Jackie makes her move with Travis. Gets him alone, gets him upstairs. And, she was like, at first he was like, nah. He was like, nah, I ain't, I'm in love with Natalie. But then she was like, she started telling him about how, trying to guilt him, talking about how she found out that Shauna is sleeping with Jeff and that's her baby. I mean, that's Jeff's baby. And he's, she finally got him. Guilt, emotions, got him. And plus, he was already on them shrooms. He started having sex, but it didn't really kick in until after they stopped having sex. Now, everybody knew who the one that was like, they had saw Jackie take Travis, right? And they start tripping, right? They was like, Lottie started this, people. Lottie was like, no, she took something that wasn't his. And I was like, oh my God, you are going to be the ringleader of this whole season 2. I'm telling you, season 2, Lottie is going to start being the ringleader and the person that's really taking control. And Misty is going to use this whole psychedelic thing to control people. I'm telling you, people. She's not the ringleader, but she's the person behind the ringleader, influencing the ringleader to influence everybody else. I'm telling you, I'm calling. It's a prediction. So they start to run to the house and try to go find her. And then some wolves, they hear the wolves. Now they had left Travis' little brother. He was shroomed out. He was still on the ground like this. Where y'all going? And they start acting like wolves. And they bust in. But I was thinking that, oh no, they're about to go kill Jackie. Somebody's about to die. But I was like, Travis ain't gonna let that happen. But Travis didn't even know where he was. He didn't even know if he was alive or where he was going. And they had came there. And they started, it was about to beat Jackie up, but they locked her into the into the pantry. They just locked her. And they all started kissing all over Travis' body, doing all types. They were about to take his pants off. I was like, Travis, it's finally happening. Your dream. You knew you wanted this, but he was so drugged out that he thought they was eating his body. And so he got up and he started running. And then all of a sudden, Lottie was like, they start thinking that Travis was a deer or elk. And they all start picking up knives and weapons and start chasing after him. And then Travis' little brother had stopped Shauna because they got a little connection, right? And he was like, what's going on? And then Shauna said, run. I was like, oh my God. I would have been like, boy, I would have took off. I would have been pumping. I would have been, boy, you, hell no. So they was chasing him with knives and they caught him. They tied his ass up. And Shauna was about to cut Travis's neck. And you could tell Lottie was influencing it. You could say, man, Lottie, bro, I'm going to say this one time only. And one time. I said, this even though it's my 5th time. Lottie is going to be like the shaman. Because she's like, I can see into the future. She was the one like, can y'all feel that? It's power coming from the earth. I'm telling you about, guys, Lottie. A lot of people didn't make it, people. I'm telling you, man, Lottie gonna be the one to start getting people killed, murked off. Let me go to these names, man, because they're hiding Lottie. They already let you know that Lottie was schizophrenia, schizophrenia, whatever. And she thinks she could see the future and everything. But I think she's just really crazy, y'all. And I think that's what those shaman people were back in the day, back in before medieval times. I think those people were schizophrenic, crazy people. And that the other people were so dumb they listened to them, right? And they took control. That's why you see all these old, like, tribal villages where the shaman people, man, crazy people know how to take over shit, right? Crazy people take over shit. So, yeah, but Travis didn't die. Natalie showed up and stopped them, grabbed a knife, and stopped them from doing whatever they was doing, right? While Thaisa and her girl Van was out there having sex, you know, rekindling their fire. And nobody died out there. Good thing, but you could tell. And Misty had went after Coach, and he finally just came out when it said he's gay, and she was like, she was just distraught by it. But you could tell when Misty came back, she seen everything. She saw everything was happening and how everybody was losing control, and you could tell she's like, I'm gonna use this to my advantage. Yeah, I'm gonna use it to my advantage, cause she's the one. Let me tell you, people. When I say crazy people will take over stuff, think about it. Adolf Hitler, some all it. I mean, Dave Chappelle had a joke about how crazy people can take over stuff and how one crazy person on a bus can take over the whole bus, right? Just by being crazy. Because most people are docile, they don't want no trouble. And so when a crazy person takes over, it takes a logical, strong person to just say no. And a lot of times, what happens is people will take the side of the crazy person who's attacking them instead of the person who's trying to defend them. It's something about that. It's a survival thing. That's why if you ever get in a situation where the laws of the land are no longer a part of the land, you need to gang up with some people. You need to gang up with some strong-minded people and get yourself together. Because all it takes is one crazy person to take over some shit, people. Believe me. And just start saying stuff and people just start believing it. So you gotta watch out for that. So if you ever get locked on the island, locked on the in the woods somewhere stranded, do not be the logical person and start trying to help people, man. You get you and your few compatriots and you make a group and say, we gonna survive this, but we gotta make sure we gonna survive this. I don't know about everybody else over there. You're gonna have to pick a side. You can't help everybody. Even a crazy person knows that. That's why they start killing people. You can't save everybody, people. And I guarantee you, if you try to start saving everybody, your ass gonna be the first one to die. That's just how it is, man. Human nature is crazy. But that's just a rule for me. Don't try to help everybody. Just help the people around you. You and your squad. But oh man. That's pretty much it, bro. One more episode. The episode was crazy. No telling what's gonna happen in the 10th episode. When these girls fire up and wake up and be like, oh my god, what did we do? Oh, I just know. I'm telling you, people, we people right here that's watching this show, just remember, we was the first to get on this. Anybody that comes after the second season, you just bandwagoning, boy. You just heard about it, alright? Remember, it was us. We made this show popular. Remember The Walking Dead? It wasn't that popular the first episode. I was caught up on that season 1, and I knew it was going to be popular, just like this. Yellowjackets is going to be popular one day. It's not one of those shows that become popular on the first season. It gets a fan base. It builds up. And about time 3rd or 4th season comes, that's when everybody start watching. But if you make it too long and make it to like 8 seasons, that's when people start leaving because you start killing off some of their favorite people. That's the same thing that happened to Walking Dead. Boy, I remember that day. What's his name? I forgot his name, but the dude with the bat. When he killed, I done forgot everybody's name on The Walking Dead. But when he killed the Chinese guy and the soldier dude with the bat, Glenn. When he killed Glenn and everybody, I mean, a lot of people love Walking Dead. They was like, you killed our favorite character. And it's like, this is when you left? You know what season? I left during season 8 when they was just taking too long with that war between Rick and The dude with the leather jacket. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Nah, I got. What's his name, man? Negan. Negan. I can't believe I forgot that name. Negan. When Negan and Rick was going to war, and it took like 2 seasons, and then when Rick did all that stuff to stop Negan, and then those people betrayed him, and they had to keep fighting again, I was like, man, I'm done with this show, bro. This shit too long. You gotta know when to wrap it up. Rick gone, Rick dead, Carl dead, Michonne left the show. Negan got killed by Rick. I'm like, bro, y'all still going with this show? And then they came out with a side show called The Fear the Walking Dead. I was like, bro, let this shit die. Do not do this with Yellowjackets, bro. Make it a good 3, 4, 5 seasons and wrap the shit up. Alright? But great episode as usual, people, man. It was amazing. All the people that be in the comment section, man, thank y'all. Even the people that's correcting me, you know, even though sometimes I be mad at you, I be like, "What? Don't be correcting me," but I just be fucking around. But y'all be right about this shit. Y'all be guessing better than me. But leave y'all comments and everything. Hit the like, subscribe, comment, like, share, do all the dizzle, man. And we're gonna keep the episode reviews and breakdowns coming. Keep it easy.